Yo, people, from what we're telling them, it's your boy, my line. Jai's back again with another reaction. Right now, we've got Ocean Wisdom Voices in My Head, requested by Fizz Bitblood. Apparently, what do you call it? Apparently, he linked up with Method Man in this one, you get me? So, this is going to be interesting. Shout out to the whip as well, fam, you get me? Let's get into it. Imagery looks mad.
As I walk through life, can't see doing my thing. Yeah, as I walk through life, as I walk through life, comfy doing my thing. I look to the side and I see a few man do I'm rearing my thing, but I guess that's life. Each step that I take, I'm pursuing my ting, and my ting is rhymes. Lord knows, I ain't chewing up cling, but a man's been low. You never would know, I'm a confident brother, so it never would show. Mum worked 2 jobs, I was waiting off for school, but she never would show. True, I walked home alone, I'd think to myself, I'ma win as I grow. True, it messed with my soul, why I had different hair, different scent, different clothes. Different cars, different homes, different drives, different life, different rights, different roles. I see them put up in a Rolls, in a Benz, it depends on the day, I suppose. Me, I used to spend the saving money on a sausage roll, pray my mum would never know. Used to change for a sweet, then roll down the street procrastinating with the bros. Another charity case, only really there for the stats to be safe. Couldn't even have my hair plaited in braids. Ostentatious with a capital A, but it's capital O, and I'm grammatical O. Put them in the place that was all baffled and froze. I said, don't chat shit when you don't actually know. I always felt like I had something to prove, so I kinda went on like I had nothing to lose. Teething off niggas, it was nothing to move. I was risking my life as a young'un for food. I went through a phase when I was 16, it was weird. I used to wanna murder people, voice in my head. I never really spoke about the voice, but instead I locked myself away and studied lyrics in the shed. At least
hey, the elements to this though, in the background, blood, the vocals that you're hearing, blood, the whole vibe of it, fam, I'm rocking with it right now, you get me? I always say, blood, there's never a tune where someone's chatting about their life experiences and it doesn't hit, fam. Like, it's not possible, bro, because you're writing something that hits here, blood. Even if you're not an artist, blood, that's something near and dear to you, blood. So you will spaz, fam. It always sounds wavy, fam, no cut, blood. The flow that he's choosing, yeah, slowed it down.
That I had a flat, but just a room. Kitchen next to the toilet, bed against the wall. I folded to the wall to make a bit of extra room. Bro, have you ever tried to make a table with a stool? Back then I was 18, I was really with the shits. If you disrespect, I stab a nigga in the neck. I kicked him in the stomach, there was blood all in his sick. It left a man depressed and struggling to hit a lick. I started having dreams of getting dipped up in the flat. So I was moving power, couldn't kick it in the trap. And then I met my ex, she said, nigga, stick to rap. And I was really in my feelings, so I listened to her chat. I had to cut off everybody, including my dad, to focus on my craft and make a living from a pad. I had to drop the missus, she was tripping, I was sad. Told on it for years, I couldn't move when it was mad. But
and that's the thing, when it's really time to grind, when you really get your priorities straight and some people around you aren't on the same level or timing that you are, blood, you gotta leave him behind. But it's hard, you gotta leave him behind. Do your thing, and when you make it, fam, you know what I mean? Keep checking up on them and thing, but you gotta do your thing at the end of it. Don't let that drag you back, fam.
I took a lesson from the madness that she brang. It's fleeting if you say it, but I'm mortal if it sang. I really got to grinding every day, I made a jam. I built a lyric library as a critic and a fan. I'd analyze my lyrics and compare them to a man's. I know his flow is something really hard to understand. Everybody offbeat with their punches when they land. So I'm still on my feet throwing bombs end of the round. I've seen a couple niggas killed right before my eyes. Seen them really crying as they look into the sky. I saw a lot of fear, I saw regret, I saw pride. He didn't want to die, he grabbed his goal, he said goodbye. The ambulance is coming, it's too late to heal the wounds. The pool of blood is growing, see it stop and then resume. The ledges of the pavement made the spreading of its stool until it flowed over the top like an infinity pool. These the kind of random things your mind clocks in the midst of seeing something devilish. The devil say delish. The angel they disgusted, you digested what you must have, but you can't see their reaction cause you're caught up in this shit. The devil on my shoulder was an elder I would chop for. I'd trot a little Z and you would pressure me to shop more. I never had no money for no Gucci or no Tom Ford. I would get my rep from Robin, hit the road, then I would shop more. My name is my name, as the Wolfgang says, so I had a bait face. Niggas looking for my place, same time I had to step down trying to instigate real beef with the son of the woman that he date. Remember when he told me he would kill me and my mum? I looked her in the eyes, I said, is this what it's become? My niggas, they all right, so if you're still troubling mum, by the time that we arrive, I'll push something in your lung. And that was the last thing I saw of him or her, until a year later when he pushed her down the stairs. I didn't really try and talk about it with my peers, I was just looking for the nigga, but he really disappeared. Feds even called the nigga asking for a statement, said I deal with it myself, I ain't talking to you waste. When I got murder on my mind, so we can't have no conversation. I got murder on my mind, it won't be mellow when I face him. So face facts, there's only one live wire on the train tracks. They was 18 in a polo with a strap, and I was only 15 when they pulled up to my gaff. I used to be a positive and optimistic youth, but trials and tribulations got me negative and rude. I used to have respect, now I'm a disrespectful youth. I used to love my fellow human, that's move, I'm coming true. My mommy couldn't walk, and for that I'ma kill them. In 99 I was in a warehouse in Kill, that's move, I'm coming true. My mommy couldn't walk, and for that I'ma kill them. In 99 I was in a warehouse in Kill, but my dad worked there, grinding, building. I know he wants more for his 3 little children. The good don't come to anybody that waits. The good only come if you get up and chase. I chase man down with a blade for a grade till they stab me in the face and left a stain on my brain. And I thought to myself to remain here the
Stab in my face and left a stain on my brain.
Down with a blade for a grade till they stab me in the face and left a stain on my brain. And I thought to myself to remain here the same, only ends one way. You shouldn't play with the pain. It's amazing how the mind turns pain to depression. It's amazing how a knife don't care about fame. I went through a phase when I was 16, it was weird. I used to want to win so much.
That's what people also gotta understand, fam. See what he said, the knife don't care about fame, because the person that using it, blood, it's an object, man. You can do whatever he wants with it, fam. It don't matter what kind of stature, what kind of status you have, blood. Anyone can get touched. Anyone can get touched, blood. You've seen a level of from here all the way up to here in history, blood, of people getting killed, fam. Anyone can get touched, fam. You get me? You're not invincible, blood. No matter who you have around you, fam. Yeah, or anyone can get touched.
Man down with a blade for a grade till they stab me in the face and left a stain on my brain. And I thought to myself to remain here the same, only ends one way. You shouldn't play with the pain. It's amazing how the mind turns pain to depression. It's amazing how a knife don't care about fame. I went through a phase when I was 16, it was weird. I used to want to win so much, the voices in my head telling me to kill them niggas. So I went and killed them niggas. Didn't kill them dead, I killed the music thing instead. Done.
I got scared there for a minute, fam. I thought it was baiting out certain situations.
I want to win so much, the voices in my head telling me to kill them niggas. So I went and killed them niggas. Didn't kill them dead, I killed the music thing instead. Done.
You see, when it comes to tunes like that, I don't really like to interrupt that much, blood. You get me? But you see, people that come from the hood or the ghetto, whatever you want to call it, from wherever in the world, yeah, there's always similarities in people's stories and things. But depending on the artist, they always tell the story different in it, because everyone has a different style and that. And it's always worth it to see everyone's perspective and that and how they come with it. You get me? Some people might want to come on a little mellow thing. Some people might want to come on an aggressive thing. Some people might even do a completely different style, you know what I mean, fam, to accompany what they have to say. But yeah, man, it's always worth it to see people's story and that, fam. Ocean Wisdom, you already know he's got the flows. He's got the what do you call it, fam? The skippy flow, whatever you want to call it. But this one, he just slowed it down for a minute and really expressed himself on a track, fam. I respect it, blood. But hey, it's your boy Man Lion Jai. Still got a lot of reactions to get through, fam. And I'll catch you, man, in the next one, fam, in a bit, people. It's your boy Man Lion Jai.
From what you heard, you know this a banger. Too many flavors, I'm a chimichanga. Wait for the sequel, cliffhanger. I got bangers on bangers on bangers. My punches hit hard like a hammer. I ain't an artist, I ain't a rapper. This just a hobby, spare time swagger. Walk in the room like I'm a gangster. All eyes on me. Shout out Pat, get lit in the front, get lit in the back. Nick, neck, patty wet. You thought I fell off? Psych, nah. You knew me for years, didn't know why I had this. Never did I. It must be magic. Bang this out, make it a classic.